Hello everyone and welcome back to Space Engineers. Last episode we went to space and unfortunately we ended up running out of fuel and we had to come back, but fortunately we came back safe and sound, and we also found platinum up there. And I realised when I landed and now when I come back I realised that if I had got that platinum, that's the sentence, if I had got that platinum I would have been able to make iron thrusters, which would have meant that, oh look at the texture on that, which would mean that I wouldn't have to rely on these hydrogen thrusters, which means we wouldn't have ran out of hydrogen for our fuel source. So basically the ship's going to be using the back hydrogen thruster to get us into space, and then using the iron thrusters to move around up there, and then using the atmospheric thrusters for when we come back down. Right. So, okay, right. So this episode, I'm going to be working on ice production. Because then, if you had a good amount of ice being collected, we can then start placing down hydrogen engines. And apparently they're very bugged in the game, but they will be very good for like quick charging my ships, basically. So I can like pop them on. That I could like just like pop a couple engines up here, hydrogen engines. I can't speak today, I'm so sorry. When can I speak? I can never speak properly. I can pop a couple engines up here, and then basically when I land I can turn them on, or try, because they're very glitched, and then the batteries on my ships should charge very quickly. But the thing is with hydrogen engines, I can't say that word, it takes a lot of ice, so that's why I want lots and lots and lots of ice production. Now, I don't know if this is cheating or not, but in creative I have designed a mining ice rig, which is basically the design for like my old ships, where I'd have like a bunch of pistons on them and then they'll go down into the ground. But I know what you're thinking, like every time I've tried it, it has failed. But in creative, when I built this thing, it was working pretty good, really good. Probably the main reason why is because it's not going to be a small ship, it's going to be a big ship. Well, it's not going to be a ship, it's going to be like on wheels, and it's going to be driving around, and it's going to have pistons with drills on them, and it's going to go into the ground and come back up, and it's going to have loads of large storages, and then loads of solar panels on the sides, so it should get nicely charged during the day. And then then after I build that monstrosity, if I can, I'll probably build it on a smaller scale to what I have built the creative one in, whatever. After I build it, I need a really large ship to transport all the goods back over here, and then I also need a massive storage capacity on my base, so I can store all of this lovely juicy ice. And at that point we'll be very much rich in ice, and ice should be very easy to get. But in the meantime, I'm probably going to have to go back and forth with my miner, getting tons and tons of iron and so on, because I want to build this thing up. I mean, it took like an hour to build up the base, and the base has lots and lots of blocks, which is probably going to amount to about the same amount of blocks it's going to take to build this ice mining rig thing. Oh my god. Right, I finally got the intro out of the way. Oh my god, it's been a while since I last recorded. But yes, I'm going to what am I going to do first? Okay, so first thing first, I want to build like the skeleton of the thing. So let's do that. Alright then, so I have done some stuff within that little cut there. I've actually gone off and collected a little bit of ice because I realised that I've actually ran out completely of ice. But yeah, now I've got a little bit so I can get my hydrogen tank filled up and so on. And now I've filled up, not completely, I filled up my little, well, my big rover here of some building components, so so I can build the bones of this ice mining rig thing. Right, is this thing on? How do I drive? There we go. Alright, so let's drive down towards the ice. Be careful because it's got a bit of weight on it now. And we're here, we finally made it down. So there's quite a little bit of a drive there. I didn't realise how it is like super slippery on the ice. I didn't know that was a thing. Can I not turn? What's happening? It's really struggling to turn there. Ooh, watch that little hole. Okay, here looks pretty good. Let's stop here. Okay. So we'll build this thing right around here. Right. What do I need? Steel plate. No problemo. Here we go. Okay. This thing is gonna be a massive.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell.
There we go. Right. So basically, at the bottom here, I'm gonna have big wheels, the biggest wheels I can get, all across there. So there's probably going to be one there, and then two sort of in the middle on each side, if you know what I mean. And then in the middle up here, the reason why I've split it like this is because on top of here is going to be large cargo containers, and the small port, well, not the small port, but like, you know, one of the ports is going to be sort of exposed from like sort of this point, so then a piston could be connected to it, and then on the end of the piston is a drill, and then so on, like up the line, and then should be able to just press a button and then they all go at once and drill down And then all the ice goes up into all these large cargo containers at the top, which should be very nice. And then in between these sort of gaps here, I'm gonna put like a load of solar panels or like some batteries or whatever. I'll probably actually put the solar panels out on the side, but I'm worried that will make the weight tip sort of thing, but we'll see. But yeah, this is the main bone, bare bone of this thing, which isn't all that much, really. I'm gonna start welding this up now, and then hopefully it should look alright. Okay, so I finally welded up the bare skeleton of this rig, which took multiple trips with this guy. This guy's pretty good, but I have had like a couple crashes with it coming down, but I think I found like a pretty decent route now. But yes, the skeleton is done. So now I want to put on a large cargo container. There we go, look at that. Right, so I'm basically gonna have this thing here going all the way across, which is gonna be very expensive. Very expensive. Back at the base, I have prepared resources for one large cargo container and 2 pistons and 1 drill, so obviously I need another 2 pistons worth of stuff, but I think that will do for now. You know what I mean? Like, that will do for now until, you know, I'll sort of slowly upgrade this thing. But now I want to place down batteries, which I'm not sure how many batteries I'll need, but I'll definitely be needing a ton of solar panels to power this thing up. Because if you think, like, 2 solar panels on this guy, and it takes a day to charge 1 little battery, so imagine a large battery. But I'm also thinking these blocks, these solar panels on small ships are surely a lot smaller than, say, a big solar panel. I think, anyway. I hope so. Otherwise, this thing may not work. Okay, but this guy will most likely be sitting dormant for, you know, like quite a long time, because once I mine that little thing away, I could drive forward a little bit and mine some more, and so on and so on. And then I can eventually make it more efficient by adding more of these guys. But yeah, it should be able to charge while I'm away, sort of thing. But I'll tell you what, the next thing we should add is the wheels. So let's go ahead and get the wheels. We got the wheels on. We've got our first part of the thingy there. Let's get the solar panels on, and the batteries, and then the cockpit, and then I'll skip to when I weld everything up, which is going to take ages. Right, okay, so I'm going to drive back, get all the stuff, if I can. If I can. I'm going to try and get the wheels built first, because that's like the main part, and then the power. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to do a big old cut here. When you come back, hopefully everything here will be welded up. Alright then, everything is welded up and ready to go. That took ages. Like, this whole thing has taken me about 4 hours to build, pretty much. Going back and forth with my little rover, getting the resources and stuff to build this thing. It's just taken so long. But I think I'm ready to embark. I've added this hydrogen engine on the top here, just to help charge these batteries at some point, because it said with all of these solar panels, it's gonna take like a couple days, like in-game days, for it to, or real life days, I don't know, to actually charge them. Oh, okay, it's gone down now. I suppose I did look at it when it was just sort of like the morning. So they're all down to 3 hours, which is pretty good. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to use this guy now, or at least try anyway. So the first thing I'm gonna do, actually wait, I'll disembark it, right? So I really hope that yeah, okay, right. I'm gonna add strength to the wheels straight away, because if it dips down a little bit, the drill is gonna hit the ice and it's probably gonna break off. Forgot the H again. There we go. Okay, this strength, there we go. Add some strength. About 60, that'll do it. Right, now I'm gonna get rid of this, and then hopefully I'm gonna save it quick just in case something badly goes wrong. But I'm about to disembark this thing. Please work. Okay, there we go. It is now a singular thing now. It is on the ice and ready to go. Right. Let's go in here. Right, it's now in park. Let's press K, let's get all the batteries. Let's make the batteries into a group. Let's call it BAT. And let's put it on auto. And then let's get the pistons in a group. And let's change the velocity to -2 for now. There we go. Right. So if I press V, let's look out. Right. Press G. Let's get the groups on there. Get the piston on there. Put it reverse. There we go. And then the drill on and off. Okay, we go. Turn the drill on. Extend. Reverse. Reverse. Okay, so the pistons are going a little bit too quick. Okay. Just. Is that is the right one, isn't it? The velocity. So let's change that to 1 then, and then see how good that is. Okay, that looks like it's a lot better. Very nice. Very nice indeed. How much have we got? We got 7,000 ice there. That's getting sucked into the O2 generator, which is connected to the hydrogen engine. A large cargo can... Oh my god, that's... Wait, what? Is that two... That's almost two... Wait. Is that 199,000 ice? Is that right, or am I crazy? Oh my god. That is so much ice just from that one thing. And imagine like the whole... I'm pointing at the screen, pointing at the screen in real life. You can't see me, but imagine like the whole spine like filled up of drills and stuff. Like, I'm gonna get so much ice from this. It's gonna be crazy, absolutely crazy. So I'm just retracting it at the minute. Watch that go back up. Let's try driving this thing. So I've disembarked here, and like literally that's all I'll be moving. So this thing's got plenty of power. I don't even think it needs yeah, I don't even think it needs... Wait, what's that sound? Okay, the wheels are making weird sounds for some reason. I keep going on and on about the same sort of thing. So next episode we're going to build a transport ship that's going to have loads of large containers on, and it's also going to be a large ship as well. And then it should be able to perch on top of here, collect all the ice, fly over back to base, perch on there, deposit all of the ice. And I want it to mirror the same amount of cargo space this thing has, so it can take all of it and disperse it in the base. Okay, right, that's the end of the episode. Please subscribe and like this video, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you later.